Good morning, class. Today I'm going to talk about how obesity is related to a high BMI and the physical health risks. Usually, if a person is above the 95th percentile, then they consider that they're overweight. What does that mean? That means your body mass index is from 25 to about 30. That is going to be considered as obese, and requires attention. Um, Obesity can bring a lot of health issues, like some of the disabilities that come with it, with the diseases too. I know most of the overweight people might have like breathing difficulties, where even if they try to exercise, they're still gonna breathe like irregularly and like pant like. And also usually they have like sleep apnea, like difficulty at sleeping at night, and then they stop breathing due to the reduced air passages in their nostrils, from their nostrils. Sometimes they also have like bone and joint issues and problems, muscle aches, bones, and a whole lot of that. Also, another thing will be like high blood pressure and heart diseases, including some cancers. Most obese people might experience or also get diabetes, which is when the blood has high glucose levels, and then they just end up have to depend on the insulin, which they take daily. Most of the time, obesity can be genetic, but a lot of times it just depends on how you live your lifestyle, because a lot of times it has to do like when you're not too active, when you're not exercising, when you're taking in more calories than you're burning them through exercises. Also will be like when you have an unhealthy diet, because I know like the American food has a high calorie, especially in like fast foods and beverages, and most people do not have the time to cook at home, like a home cooked meal, or to go for a healthier food. So the fast foods become like the first option, and as you are taking it daily, it increases, and if you do not monitor your weight, then boom, you're overweight. And sometimes also it may depend on like on your family style, because if you do not get motivation from family to eat healthy, then you're not going to eat healthy. If you're not taught to cook home food or home prepared food, then you're not going to do it, because you become accustomed to what your family does. If you have obese parents, it's going to be hard for you to not follow or be in that same path, because that's how you were brought up, and the kind of food that they eat is what they were introduced to you. So it might be hard to get out of that circle. Sometimes also has to do with like medical problems or some medications, and also like some medications might make you to be inactive, and you might end up gaining weight, which might be different. A lot of people who are obese may experience a lot of depression, disability, sexual problems, shame and guilt, and social isolation from everybody else, especially like children or teenagers. Most of them might feel that they're not as attractive enough, or they might all be by themselves, or like be like introverts. So that could be one of the causes of it too. Like any other problems, there's always a prevention, and the best possible way to prevent it will be exercising regularly, about 150 to 300 minutes per week with intense workout will make a big difference. Like exercises like swimming and walking also might not be as strenuous, but they change regularly. They make your BMI change regularly. And another one will be like healthy eating. When you develop a healthy eating plan, it works out for you, because that way you pledge on not eating food that are high calorie. You focus on the low calorie nutrients food, like fruits and vegetables and whole grains, and you say no to sweets, saturated fats, alcohol, and yeah, all the unhealthy fast foods. And as long as you keep on making good decisions concerning food, that or food, some food might have healthy fats but not saturated fats, which will be unhealthy to your heart and may make you have high cholesterol. And also, what helps is monitoring your weight. Make sure as you're eating, make sure you have you weigh yourself almost every month to see your progress and how you're doing, and also to be consistent with your healthy plan and the exercises. Thank you.